Yo, this video is brought to you by livegoodwealth.com. Find out how it is possible to earn over $2,000 a month with no selling or recruiting. Take the Live Good tour today. Link in the comments. I just watched Triggered. Now let me tell you how I even heard about this movie. All right. So recently we had a family dinner, right? And I seen my cousin there. Now me and my cousin, we always talk about movies. I mean, that's what we do, right? We movie junkies, all right? But I haven't talked to him in several months. So when we got together at this dinner, you know, we was chopping it up like, oh, what up, cuz? Blah, blah, blah. What you been watching? What you been watching? We talk about all kinds of shows, right? And so near the end, right, we was about to leave. All right, we about to leave. And he says, hey, man, you know, it's this one movie I saw. It was pretty dope. And I'm like, what's it called? He's like, I don't know. Right? But he's like, I can't remember. I was like, well, what the hell is it on? He's like, I think it's on Starz or something. I ain't sure. And I was like, well, what is it about? Right? So he told me what the movie was about. So I was like, I got you. Don't worry about it. So I went home. I like Googled what he said. Sure enough, a movie called Triggered popped up. Right? So I went to the wife. I'm like, yo, Dan told me about this movie, man. He said it's dope. Right? So we sat in the living room. She turned on the trailer for it. We both looked at each other like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? This movie looked trash, right? Like, I don't know, man. Dan's slipping. That's what I was saying. Dan's slipping with this one, right? But a couple days later, I was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Dan usually don't recommend some whack movies. So let me just check it out, right? I watched it by myself, late night, turned it on, and here's what I think, all right? First of all, what is Triggered about? Triggered is about this group of college kids. They all get together for some damn reason. They all out in the woods on like a little camping trip. I think it's like 9 or 10 of them, right? So they all kicking it, laughing, drinking, you know what I'm saying? Banging, all that good stuff. And so at some point in the night, they all wake up, right? They get drugged by somebody, right? They all wake up in the middle of the night and they all got these vests on, right? You know what I'm saying? Like nice, highly sophisticated vests. But they got these vests on and they all got little timers and shit on them, right? So they looking at each other and they like, what the hell? What the hell? We all got vests on. Like, what's up with the numbers, right? So basically, every time a person's vest time run out, they blow the hell up, right? So your ass hit 0, you done. Just like that, right? So I'm like, okay, right? So ultimately they figure out in the movie, all right, the only way that you can survive is by killing somebody. So whenever you kill somebody, you get their time, right? Their time gets added to your vest. So say for example, you got 5 minutes left on your vest, right? And Susie got 10 minutes on her vest. If you kill Susie, you get her 10 minutes. Now you got 15 minutes left. Right? So that's how the movie is. So basically everybody kind of remember they were so-called friends, but now they start turning on each other because they like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to die. So now it's like, well, ooh, you got 20 minutes if I kill you, blah, blah, blah. So that's the whole concept of the movie, right? So the thing is, it gets to the point where people like, wait a minute, how the hell did we get set up, right? Somebody in this damn group is shady. One of y'all is shady. Like, we gotta figure this out. So that's pretty much what the movie about. These kids trapped in these vests and they gotta figure out, you know, how to get it off without blowing up. All right. Overall, straight up, I like this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that bad. I told my wife the next day, I'm like, babe, you know that movie Triggered? The shit wasn't that bad, right? Now, I will say this. Like, the trailer does not do the movie justice, all right? Like, the trailer to me was like trash. The trailer made it look kind of like cheesy, like really, I don't know. It's just the trailer was just, and I ain't gonna lie. If my cousin didn't tell me this movie was dope, you know what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't have watched it if I just stumbled across the trailer. I ain't gonna lie. But overall, it was pretty good. Now, it could have been a lot better, all right? It could have been a lot better, but it was way better than I thought it would be based off of the trailer. Now, I will say one negative thing is, yeah, I thought it had a hair of low budgety, but not really. Like once you start watching it, it was cool. But the ending, like the reason why, yeah, I ain't gonna ruin it for you, but the reason why, like the whole thing was going down, like the little twist at the end, like I'm like, really? Like that's why you did what you did? And if you see it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you did what you did? Like really? Right? Like that was a little, but overall, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I am going to give Triggered a strong 3 out of 5. All right, strong 3 out of 5. Definitely better than I thought it would be based off of that trailer. So if you haven't seen Triggered, I do recommend you check it out. And if you have seen this movie, comment below and let me know what you think.